Just yesterday, after I spoke about him, Daniel Kofi Kyere made an injury return. 10 minutes into his debut in preseason for Freiburg, he found the back of the net. We'll have a look at his goal and how he performed in that game. We're also going to talk about Nico Williams, who after his brother Iñaki Williams got his first goal in preseason for Atletico Bilbao, also found the back of the net with a long-range effort from just on the edge of the penalty box. Nico Williams, who has not yet switched to play for Ghana, his brother has, looking to impress us, make an impression on Ghana. The 19-year-old youngster will look at his goal as well. We're also going to talk about AGYEMAN Badu and Evelyn Badu, the same surname, but you would say that most Ghanaians, especially with the name Badu, it's quite common, but it has emerged that they are related. In what way? We'll look at it also today. And Hull City have announced the signing of Ghanaian forward Benjamin Tete. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll start off from the camp of the two players who found the back of the net for their clubs in preseason, starting with Daniel Kofi Kyere, who yesterday I brought you that news about him suffering a muscle injury that has delayed his debut for his club side Freiburg, got off the bench and in 10 minutes found the back of the net. Now, the Ghana midfielder on Saturday scored a great goal for Freiburg, a header in a preseason friendly against Strasbourg, Alexander Djiku's Strasbourg. Kyere, who joined the German side this summer, netted in a 3-3 stalemate. It scored less than 10 minutes after coming off the bench to earn a point for Freiburg. Now, Freiburg scored twice but conceded 3 goals in the second half before Kyere equalized for the Europa League side. To tie the game, it was Kyere's first unofficial outing for Freiburg since his move from St. Pauli. He gave an impressive account aside from his goal. Kyere demonstrated his knack of picking up good positions in the box, finishing off an inch-perfect cross with a well-planted header. The 26-year-old moved to Freiburg with both parties agreeing not to disclose further details on the transfer. He scored 12 goals, provided 10 assists, one of the most effective attacking midfielders in the Bundesliga 2 last season. Freiburg finished the top flight in 6th position with 55 points from 34 games and will feature in the Europa League in the coming season. Kyere started his career in Germany and is continuing there also. So Daniel Kofi Kyere there, finding the back of the net in his very first preseason game for Freiburg, coming back off the bench 10 minutes into his debut. He found the back of the net. Another player who found the back of the net was Nico Williams in preseason for his club side Athletic Bilbao. He found the back of the net from the edge of the box. A great goal scored by him. He has not switched to play for Ghana, but considering that his brother has switched, it will not be far-fetched to also think that he will also make the switch and play for the Ghana Black Stars sometime in the future. He's just 19 years of age, finding his feet as his club, scoring regularly, joining his boyhood club, following in the footsteps of his brother. Hopefully he does follow in the footsteps according to how he joined the Ghana Black Stars. But Nico is a talented young man, a dribbler, amazing winger, and his goal here was quite great for him in their club friendly there. I'll move on to my next story, and it has to do with AGYEMAN Badu and Evelyn Badu. Evelyn Badu over the week was crowned as the best half interclub player of the year for women, helping her side Hazakes ladies in the maiden edition of the CAF Women's Champions League, winning the WAFU Zone B in that competition here, and also going on all the way to the final, only to lose to Mamelodi Sundowns women. South African side, South Africa recently winning the women's AFCON on their 5th try. Now Evelyn Badu has come out, is related to a Ghana Black Stars player. His name, AGYEMAN Badu. How are they related? Well, AGYEMAN Badu's niece is Evelyn Badu. Quite interesting. And now it has emerged as the CAF Women's Young Player of the Year and the CAF Interclub Player of the Year winner. Evelyn Badu relates to retired Black Stars midfielder AGYEMAN Badu. Now, the 19-year-old has been in the headlines for all the good reasons after scooping 2 awards at the 2022 CAF Awards, the only Ghanaian to get a gong. And not much was known about the family background of the former Hazakis Ladies offensive midfielder who now plies her trade in the Norwegian side of Hardness. On Friday afternoon, Sikwa, a traditional area, issued a statement to congratulate the midfielder for her achievement. The message caused many to dig into the background of the talented midfielder. And now Ghana Sports Online indicates that the under-20 midfielder is the niece of former Black Stars midfielder Emmanuel AGYEMAN, who himself is set to join Accra Great Olympics. AGYEMAN was capped 78 times by Ghana with 11 goals at the senior level and played an instrumental role in the West African Nations 2009 World Cup win in Egypt, scoring the winning penalty. Badu was the top scorer in the maiden edition of the CAF Women's Champions League and was also named player of the tournament. The two also relate to the top Ghanaian politician, Asiedu Nketia, who is the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. Quite interesting. The niece of AGYEMAN Badu is Evelyn Badu. Quite interesting. A small world we live in. I did not know this one. I found this out online. Quite interesting information there. My next and final story has to do with new Hull City man in Benjamin Tete. Hull City have officially announced that Benjamin Tete will join them, and they have announced his signing. The Yeni Malatyaspor forward underwent his medical and signed the contract 2 days ago. The 25-year-old forward becomes the second frontline attacker signed by Bols Shota Alvarez. Ahead of the new season, Tete signed a 2-year contract with the Tigers with an for an extra year. Hull had shown interest in the Ghanaian attacker for some months despite several interests from certain clubs in Europe, and have eventually won the race to land the lanky player. Now, according to reports, Turkish Times Yeni Malatyaspor received around 6 million euros for Tete's transfer, scored 7 goals in 26 appearances with Malatyaspor last season in the Turkish Super League. Malatyaspor have been relegated from the Super League. Official announcement on the website, on the Twitter handle of Hull City, saying, "We are delighted to announce the signing of Benjamin Tete on a 2-year deal with a club option of a further year. Welcome to Hull City, Benjamin Tete." So we're seeing him in the championship with Hull City. So that has been it for today. Evelyn Badu is related to AGYEMAN Badu. AGYEMAN Badu is the uncle of Evelyn Badu. Quite interesting. Hull City announced Benjamin Tete, and talking about the goals scored over preseason by Nico Williams and Daniel Kofi Kyere coming off the bench 10 minutes after and scoring and finding the back of the net with a header. Let me know your thoughts on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the Black Galaxies are able to progress and do well in the first leg of their game versus Benin. Enjoy your weekend.